Hey Libra, how are you doing? This reading is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the fabulous and most magical Libras? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Nine of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What's coming toward you, the Seven of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What you are focused on is the Ten of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And your blockage is the Seven of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And your outcome is the Fool, Major Arcana 4, Aries. Okay, Libra, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. And as you can see behind me, I am doing a little bit of painting, but I do not know how to cut in, and I need my mom to come in. She's very precise and, you know, very tidy. So I'm getting her to do all the clean lines. Obviously there's a little patch there. That's where my mirror is going. So bear with me. Present time, you have the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands is, yes, the wounded warrior. You're tired, you're beat up. I'm also getting something about pause and breathe and then take action. And as you can see, what's coming towards you is the Seven of Swords. I'm also getting something about secret quest to your happiness is like pause, breathe, or taking some kind of breather here. So let's see what this Nine of Wands is. Nine of Wands, yes, can be protecting something that you are creating. So something about protecting a situation, home, family, your happiness. What is this Nine of Wands? And the Nine of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the Nine of Swords is thinking worst case scenario when worst case scenario never happens. It is also analysis paralysis, thinking and thinking and overthinking. So actually worry and stress, sleepless nights. I'm getting something about pause, breathe, relax. And something about releasing and letting go of any kind of negative thinking, or, you know, if there is something about worst case scenario, it never happens. So there's something about somebody could be stressing around you as well. And it could be somebody close to home, and you might be telling this person, like, just pause, just breathe, take a rest, you know, regroup. Seven of Swords. Yeah, Seven of Swords could be liar, cheater, stealer, thief. What is robbing your time, money, energy, and focus? Well, there is too much thinking. It's like the thoughts are getting the best of you. Creating, what is that? Self-fulfilling prophecies. Yeah, like that. So the thoughts are actually draining you. I'm also getting something about like sneaking around, going around a nightmare. And the Empress. Major Arcana 4, Taurus, Libra. So there you are. I'm getting something like hush, quiet. And this could be actually like sneaking around your home. For some of you, maybe you do have a new baby. Or this is something that you're birthing. And I feel like you've been putting a lot of effort towards a situation or a circumstance. And this Empress is about relax, lean back. Like I was saying, pause. You might also be saying that to another person around you, because this Ten of Cups is in your focus, which is financial recovery, returning to good health and healing, and fulfillment. And that is also like protecting something that you are birthing or creating. So what is this Ten of Cups? And the Six of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. This could be, yes, children, innocence. I'm getting also something about youthfulness, the fountain of youth. It almost feels like you are aging backwards as well. Something about like hydrating the body, or there's something about remembering the easy times. Something about flow and ease. Because in your blockage is the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands can be, yes, something coming in and catching you off guard or by surprise. I'm also getting something about like just an intrusive thought. This can also be something about an intruder, and it actually could be a mother. So I'm getting something about like a mother overstepping. Maybe you have children, maybe you're sneaking around and like trying to raise your children differently of like how your mother or whatever you're growing up, because you have the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. But the 7 of Wands can also be a really reactive card, because then you have the 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords. So we're just going to see what this is. One or two things here, Libra, is a priority to you. The rest is noise, projections, obligations, and yeah, one or two things is a priority. The rest is noise. So a need to place a boundary. You have a hard time placing a boundary with this person or this situation. I'm also getting a person either is inconsistent with you. So if you find that this person has been inconsistent with you, I'm also getting something of a situation where this person is very reactive versus proactive. So you kind of like pick and choose times when you're interacting with them. Yeah, and the Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, the 7 of Swords is you avoiding the all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. So there's something about avoid a person here who is a sloppy thinker, because the Knight of Pentacles in the upright is usually somebody diligent, hardworking, loyalty, crosses their T's, dots their I's, and very thorough. And your right-hand man, your right-hand woman. But when I get this in the blockage, this person is stagnant, stuck, way too cautious. Perfectionism is getting in this person's way. I'm also getting something about superficial relationships. So there could be a sneaky. This person also is, or maybe you thought was a good investment. This is somebody makes bad financial investments. And they are possibly in a place of reactive versus proactive. Or they have a tendency, you might be trying to hold this person accountable or responsible for whatever it is that they've done. I don't know if you can. So the Fool is your outcome. The Fool is about having little to no worry, little to no baggage. I'm also getting something about a quest, an adventure, and not being fixated or attached to an outcome. Because when you fixate or attach to an outcome, it will lead you to disappointment every single time. So what is this Fool? And the 10 of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the 10 of Cups, again, this is fulfillment, happiness. This could also be going into a new community. Returning to good health, healing. And this could also be somebody here who's trying to like steal your time, energy, focus. Maybe this person is very superficial, more focused on what you have. I'm also getting something about like where you grew up in some kind of home. Maybe you're going around your neighborhood, or something that used to feel like home to you doesn't feel like home to you anymore. It's like homesick. Okay, so what is this 9 of Wands and the 9 of Swords? 9 of Wands and 9 of Swords is I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of feeling stressed out about this person. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of dealing with this person, knowing that they have been inconsistent and insincere towards me. But again, that 7 of Swords is like a need for you to place the boundaries. And the Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Page of Wands is frisky kitty. It means that you are limitless in potential with 8 billion people on the planet to date, limitless with adjacent doors available for work and career, and limitless with relocation and or move. But I'm also getting an extremely stubborn energy, or somebody is, I'm also getting like this perfectionism. Somebody wants something to look perfect as well. Page of Wands is also something about follow through with the task at hand. So if you have projects on the go, there is something about like, yeah, you're reminiscing about these old projects of like, oh, I wanted to paint my wall pink. Okay, well, get on that. Get painting that wall pink. Oh, I'm not going to tell my partner, right? The person that you want to have a family with, right? So there's something about deception here where you need to vocalize. There's a conversation that you need to vocalize with a person. Page of Wands can also be man child, woman child. Could be a Leo, possibly a Virgo, Sagittarius. Okay, so Seven of Swords and the Empress. Fertility, growth, luxury, happiness. Or something about like this avoidant of a mother. And the Eight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Eight of Wands is news, communication, and the arrows of love, creation. There's something about like you being very strategic. At the same time, you do kind of have a hidden motive or an agenda attached to of what you're thinking. So, because you are in the Empress energy. Let me just get another card for, there's two outcomes here. I'm getting something old that you want to sneak away from, that you know that this person is a liar, or something about superficial relationships, man-child, woman-child. But you think about this person a lot, or they think about you a lot, but they're not taking any action. They're being more reactive than proactive. And the Strength card. Healing something from your past. This can also be something about being more tender and gentle with your inner child. But the Strength card is about like confidence, healing, boldness. This could also be something with like a sibling, a brother, your neighbor. Healing a past rift. What is the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles? And everything is lining up because you do have like the sequences of like 9, 9, 7, 7, 8, 8. So you're definitely coming to an ending of something. And the Page of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. So this definitely can be between your children. One of your children is actually sneaking around and possibly lying to you. Sneaking out of the house. Or maybe you're questioning of why they're, stressed out, worried. This can also be something about like, yes, worried a lot about your children. But that Page of Pentacles in the blockage is longing and desiring for more in life. There is something also about somebody trying to manifest you back. Like you are their goal, or they're having a hard time on learning this lesson. This is somebody who is a sandwich short of a picnic. So they're not the sharpest tool in the shed. But they're lazy. Something about them being lazy. It's like there's study or research to be done. But then the Seven of Swords is also sloppy thinking, sloppy work ethic, and disorganization. I'm getting something also about, who did I say this to? Capricorn. Teach by example, but don't enable. What is this Fool card and the Ten of Cups in your outcome? There's something about like loyalty. Make sure you're being loyal to the right people, because these surface level connections on what you're focused on are actually like not loyal, not diligent to you. It's like surface level situations. So nothing deep with these people. Could be a fire sign or an earth sign. Yeah, in the Two of Wands. Your outcome is about the me and myself and I gonna do about this. So there is an element of like releasing and letting go of one wand. And you have the key inside of you to be extremely successful. The world is your oyster. I'm also getting something about like going to see family, or family coming to see you, or getting into some kind of new commitment community. And it's about you taking that action. So something about like waiting around for somebody to give you permission. It's about you like study. If you're longing and desiring for more in life, this is like taking a course, taking a class. And there's something about like 1 minute you feel limitless in whatever you can do, whatever you can create. And then this old thought pattern creeps into your mind of like, but what if this happens? But what if this doesn't happen? But what if that happens? What if you just enjoy the journey and it leads you to something beautiful? Healing something from your past. I'm also getting something about like the lies. Might be 2 people, 3 people who have lied to you in the past, and it's kind of stuck with you, where you need to place a boundary. Stay the course. Don't panic. You are not on the wrong path. You just have a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. Learn from your experiences and keep going. So that's what I was saying. I was like, you do have a way forward. The way forward is beautiful. It's about your boldness. Take the bold step forward. Could also have somebody quite strong with you. Courageous, fearlessness. There's something about like be fearless and make this bold move. You are ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now it is time to make changes you have been contemplating. And that's the whole thing of like the blooming, the blossoming. And maybe your children are growing up and things are changing in your home, or, you know, there's just something about like teens and in their 20s, or that's a number 40. So there is something about like hitting a milestone in your life. You could also be over 40. It's almost over. Your current challenges will soon be resolved, and you will be able to look to the future with a smile. So this is definitely when the clock strikes 12, but this is also a 16. 16 in the tarot is the Tower, which is sudden huge realization, and you will notice what has been built on a faulty fake foundation, a fake relationship, surface level relationships that go nowhere, but you're giving way too much energy to these people. And then there is a way forward towards some kind of new community and happiness. The Golden Mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationships, and love bombing. So this is somebody who is trying to manifest you back, but it's telling you to like, hey, Libra, stay the course here. There's something better. I'm also getting something about like, yeah, a fire sign or an earth sign. Self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. And I feel like that this is what you're doing. Like I was saying about the pause. Take the pause, take the breather. And there's something about like youthful, like something you're doing in your routine, or just taking better care of your health. Getting back to somebody who you used to know, which is you. So almost like the reverse of time of, let's just say that, you know, your diet slipped, and then you're kind of like, you know what, I got to get back on this, and I'm going to be disciplined and focused. I feel like you're like having some kind of glow up here, right? The glow, the shine of you. Coffee cup, meeting and conversating, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and a friendship. I'm also getting, yeah, that healthy conversation and very healing and soothing with another person. This person might be a Scorpio, maybe a Leo and Aries. Passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, and having fun. This is about the outcome here. Planning. Let's make some plans, see where it goes. It does show the 10 of Cups, right? But see where it goes and just have fun. And it says sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. Well, the shocking news here is that, yeah, somebody here lying, right? Like there's somebody here who is not your right-hand man. You're not your right-hand woman. This person is disorganized and lazy and does not put in the work. So therefore, you're doing all the work. That's a deceptive behavior towards yourself. So don't enable. If this person can't keep up with you, this person's got to go, right? Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. Yeah. Bad, take care, enemies working against you. So, and it says enemies. I'm also getting somebody, this person may be named like with an E. Dog far away, a distant friend is thinking of you. Well, there's a dog in the outcome here. There's actually 2 dogs. A distant friend is thinking of you. And it says, Kala, be careful, don't take risk. You're not taking any kind of risk. That's why I said, that's why you're pausing. But just don't overthink the whole situation. Like, you're good. Teardrop, great personal sorrow. Yeah. And I feel like you're going to be so disappointed when you find out of who is working actually against you. Like this person is reactive versus proactive, so they can never get anything started, or, you know, they keep deflecting things, shrugging things up under the carpet. They won't take accountability. They won't take responsibility. You can't hold this person accountable or responsible because they'll just keep deflecting it. I'm also getting like, you know, avoid anybody who's trying to like gaslight you, or what is that word called? Somebody who has an agenda attached to a circumstance. Good news. Yeah. It's coming from a distance. So maybe you're going to see a friend or a family member. This is soothing. This is healing. Crack up, dissatisfaction in life. So yeah, if somebody is bored or discontent or disappointed in their life, that's your soul craving and desiring for more. That is your intuition of like, yeah, I'm ready for more, but I'm also being way too cautious. So cautious that I'm actually deceptive towards myself, where I haven't really started anything, because it's not like you're being lazy. I feel like you're just like, wow, it'd be, you know, way too much energy to go move into a new home. But that's what you're really longing and desiring to do. So just take the steps towards it, which is the, you know, Page of Wands, which is like, start something and finish it. So from start to finish, if you're like, yeah, you know what, I really want to paint my exterior of my house. Well, and then all of a sudden you really go into like analysis paralysis, like overthinking it, of feeling like, oh, this got to be perfect, or, you know, don't do that to yourself. Like, it's all going to work out here. But also, if somebody is bored or discontent and disappointed in their life, they're looking for somebody else to, you know, bitchy at, or, you know, to complain to. So I'm getting also somebody complains a lot. Libra, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.